It's something you may have known all along. Simple, yes, but its power? Truly remarkable. 6 lighting mistakes that block melatonin and ruin your sleep. Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, wishing you could just switch off and drift into deep, refreshing sleep? If so, you're not alone. Millions of people, especially over the age of 60, struggle with sleep quality every single night. But here's the surprising part. It may not just be stress, age, or health conditions keeping you awake. It could be something as simple as the lighting in your home. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 lighting mistakes that silently block melatonin, the hormone your body absolutely needs for restful sleep, and how these mistakes can ruin your nights without you even realizing it. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what to avoid, but you'll also walk away with simple, science-backed solutions that can change your sleep almost immediately. And here's the exciting part. Some of these tips might sound basic. You might even think, oh, I already know that. But the truth is, when you put them into action, the results are out of this world. Imagine finally waking up refreshed, without that heavy, groggy feeling in the morning, like your body and mind finally caught up on years of missed rest. So stick with me, because over the next few minutes, you're going to discover powerful, practical secrets about lighting and sleep that nobody ever told you. Let's start with mistake number 1. Keeping bright overhead lights on before bedtime. I know this feels natural. You're moving around the house, maybe reading a book, doing the dishes, or even watching TV, and the lights above you are blazing. But here's the problem. Your brain doesn't know the difference between artificial light from your ceiling and sunlight from the sky. When those overhead lights are on, your brain thinks it's still daytime. And if your brain thinks it's daytime, it won't release melatonin. Think of melatonin like your body's sleep switch. Without it, you can lie there exhausted, but your body refuses to let go. That's why so many people toss and turn for hours. Bright overhead lights are the hidden culprit. The fix? Try switching to softer, warmer lamps in the evening. A small table lamp, a floor lamp with a warm bulb, or even a dimmer switch can completely change how quickly you drift off. You don't have to live in total darkness, just tone it down. And here's the secret. Even if you already knew this, practicing it consistently changes everything. Many people say, I've tried it once or twice and didn't notice much. But when you make it a habit, the difference in your sleep is out of this world. Imagine finally waking up refreshed, without that heavy, groggy feeling in the morning, like your body and mind finally caught up on years of missed rest. So stick with me, because over the next few minutes, you're going to discover powerful, practical secrets about lighting and sleep that nobody ever told you. Let's start with mistake number 1, keeping bright overhead lights on before bedtime. I know this feels natural. You're moving around the house, maybe reading a book, doing the dishes, or even watching TV, and the lights above you are blazing. But here's the problem. Your brain doesn't know the difference between artificial light from your ceiling and sunlight from the sky. When those overhead lights are on, your brain thinks it's still daytime. And if your brain thinks it's daytime, it won't release melatonin. Think of melatonin like your body's sleep switch. Without it, you can lie there exhausted, but your body refuses to let go. That's why so many people toss and turn for hours. bright overhead lights are the hidden culprit. The fix? Try switching to softer, warmer lamps in the evening. A small table lamp, a floor lamp with a warm bulb, or even a dimmer switch can completely change how quickly you drift off. You don't have to live in total darkness, just tone it down. And here's the secret. Even if you already knew this, practicing it consistently changes everything. Many people say, I've tried it once or twice and didn't notice much. But when you make it a habit, the difference in your sleep is out of this world. Imagine finally waking up refreshed, without that heavy, groggy feeling in the morning, like your body and mind finally caught up on years of missed rest. So stick with me, because over the next few minutes, you're going to discover powerful, practical secrets about lighting and sleep that nobody ever told you. Mistake number 2, using screens too close to bedtime. Yes, I'm talking about TVs, tablets, and especially smartphones. Now I know what you're thinking. I can't give up my evening shows, or I like to check Facebook before bed. I get it. It's relaxing and it feels like a nightly ritual. But here's what's happening behind the scenes. Screens give off a type of light called blue light, and blue light is especially powerful at blocking melatonin. It's like shining a flashlight straight into your brain's sleep center. Even 10 minutes of scrolling can send the signal, stay awake, stay alert, don't produce melatonin. So what can you do? If you love your shows, try finishing them at least 1 hour before bed. If that feels impossible, consider using blue light filters or blue blocking glasses in the evening. These tools don't remove all the harm, but they cut down the signal enough to let your body wind down. And here's the hopeful part. When older adults reduce evening screen use, their sleep often improves in just days. Imagine that. Better sleep without pills, without complicated routines, just by dimming down the blue glow. You may already know this tip, but when you apply it with consistency, the effect isn't small, it's dramatic. It's the difference between waking up tired every morning and finally opening your eyes feeling rested and alive. Mistake number 3, sleeping with night lights or hallway lights on. This one surprises people, especially grandparents who like to leave a little light for safety. And yes, safety matters. We don't want anyone tripping. But here's the issue. Even dim light can trick your brain during sleep. Our eyelids are thin. Light penetrates them. Studies show that exposure to small amounts of light while sleeping, like a bathroom light left on or a glowing night lamp, can reduce melatonin and disrupt deep sleep cycles. That means even if you sleep for 8 hours, the quality of those hours is weakened. So what's the fix? If you absolutely need light for safety, switch to motion sensor night lights with very warm red-toned bulbs. That way the light is only on when you walk by, not all night long. Or keep a small flashlight by your bed for nighttime trips. I've heard so many stories of older adults who thought they were just light sleepers until they tried removing night lights. Suddenly, they slept deeper, longer, and felt more refreshed in the morning. It sounds almost too simple, right? But again, the results are out of this world. Sometimes the smallest adjustment in your lighting makes the biggest difference in your health and energy.
Mistake number 4, using the wrong color of light in the evening. Not all light is equal. Bright, cool white or daylight bulbs, the ones that look crisp and blue, are perfect for waking up in the morning. But at night, those same bulbs are poison for your sleep. They tell your brain, it's noon, keep working, don't produce melatonin. The human body evolved to respond to natural light. During the day, sunlight is blue and energizing. But as the sun sets, the light turns orange and red, which signals our bodies to slow down. If your home is filled with cool white light at 9 p.m., your brain never gets the signal to shut down. The fix? Replace evening bulbs with warm, amber, or red-tinted bulbs. Some are even labeled nighttime or sleep-friendly. They mimic sunset colors, gently nudging your brain toward melatonin release. And if you're wondering, yes, this works even if you're 70 or 80. Age doesn't stop your body from responding to light cues. Many older adults who switched to warmer evening bulbs reported falling asleep faster within a week. You might already know about warm light, but here's the key: consistency. When every evening your body sees soft, warm light, your brain learns to expect sleep. That rhythm can transform your nights more than you imagine.
Mistake number 5, not getting enough natural light during the day. This might sound backward. After all, we're talking about night sleep. But here's the catch. Your body's melatonin system runs on a clock called the circadian rhythm. That clock resets every morning when your eyes are exposed to natural daylight. If you spend most of your day indoors with dim light, your body's clock drifts. By bedtime, melatonin doesn't rise at the right time. That means you might feel alert late at night and groggy in the morning. The fix? Spend at least 20 to 30 minutes outside in the morning or early afternoon. Even sitting near a sunny window helps, though outside is stronger. If you can, take a short walk after breakfast, sit on your porch, or garden a little. Older adults often believe poor sleep is just aging. But research shows that morning light exposure dramatically improves sleep quality, mood, and even memory at every age. And here's something powerful. When you combine this with the evening adjustments we've already discussed, the results compound. It's not one little change. It's a cascade that restores your natural rhythm so your body craves sleep at night and energy in the morning. Basic? Maybe, but again, the results can feel nothing short of life-changing. Mistake number 6, ignoring hidden sources of light in your bedroom. Even if you turn off lamps, TVs, and nightlights, your bedroom may still be glowing. Look around. Digital clocks, charging lights on phones or hearing aids, even the little red dot on the TV. All of these tiny lights chip away at melatonin. One study found that people who slept in rooms with even a small light source had shallower sleep and higher blood sugar in the morning compared to people who slept in complete darkness. That means these harmless little lights can affect not just sleep, but also long-term health. The solution? Do a bedroom light audit. Turn off the lights and look around. If you see glowing buttons, cover them with tape. Move chargers into another room. Consider blackout curtains to block street lights or neighbors' porch lights. Even wearing a soft sleep mask can make a dramatic difference. When older adults take the time to create a truly dark sleeping environment, they often say, "I had no idea how much better I could sleep. It seems so small, but remember, melatonin is powerful. Protecting it means protecting your sleep, your energy, and even your immune system." Now that we've gone through the 6 big mistakes, let's pause for a moment.
If you're still watching this video, it means you care deeply about your sleep, and that's wonderful. Because here's the truth. Improving your nights improves everything. Your memory, your mood, even how young you feel in the morning. And I want to ask you a quick favor. If you've made it this far, could you type the number 1 in the comments below? It's a little signal that tells me you're with me, you're learning, and you're ready to change your nights for the better. Plus, it lets me know to keep making helpful content just like this. Now don't worry, we're not done yet. We've looked at the mistakes, but coming out, I'll share the best solutions to each of them, one by one. And later, toward the end of this video, I'll reveal the most powerful method of all, the one change that can give you the biggest boost in melatonin naturally. So keep watching, because the small tweaks we're about to cover can transform the way you sleep tonight, tomorrow, and for years to come. Now that we've identified the 6 mistakes, let's talk about how to undo them one by one. Because knowing the problem is only half the battle. The real power comes from simple actions you can take, starting tonight. First, let's tackle those bright overhead lights. This one is actually the easiest fix. If you've been using ceiling lights after dinner, swap them out for lamps with warm, soft bulbs. Better yet, set a rule, no ceiling lights after 8 p.m. That single habit alone sends a strong message to your brain. It's nighttime, get ready for sleep. And here's a little bonus tip. Candles in the evening. The glow of a candle is naturally warm and gentle. Not only is it calming, but it also mimics the sunset signal your body craves. Just be safe, never leave them unattended. The truth is, your home doesn't need to be as bright as a supermarket aisle at night. A cozy, dimly lit space not only feels more relaxing, it also tells your biology to start winding down. This isn't about deprivation. It's about creating an environment where your body feels safe enough to rest. When you give your brain these cues consistently, melatonin flows naturally, and sleep comes without struggle. Let's move to screen time. I know this one feels hard, but think of it like this. If blue light is the enemy of melatonin, then limiting screen time is like protecting your sleep shield. Here's a practical approach. Start with a screen curfew. Pick a time, maybe 9 p.m., when you shut down your phone, TV, or tablet. Instead, spend that last hour with calming activities, reading a paper book, listening to soft music, or even journaling. If you absolutely must use screens, for example, video chatting with family, then make technology work for you. Use the night mode or blue light filter settings on your devices. These settings reduce harsh blue tones and shift toward warmer colors. Pair that with blue light blocking glasses, and you've cut the damage significantly. And here's the best part. Most people who try this notice they fall asleep faster within just 3 nights. Imagine that. Only 3 nights of adjusting your evening routine, and suddenly your body feels the difference. Many people resist this at first, thinking it sounds too basic. But remember, small, consistent actions beat big, unsustainable ones. If you can commit to a screen curfew even 5 nights a week, you'll see results that truly feel out of this world.
Now, let's address night lights. This one is deeply emotional for many because safety is a real concern. Nobody wants to risk a fall in the dark. But the good news is, you don't have to choose between safety and sleep. You can have both. Instead of leaving a lamp or bathroom light on all night, consider motion-activated lights.
These stay off until you need them, then turn on automatically when you walk by. The key is to choose ones with warm amber tones, not harsh white LEDs. Another trick is to keep a flashlight on your nightstand. A small rechargeable one works wonders. That way, you have instant light when you need it, without bathing your room in brightness all night. And if you absolutely need some light, go for a red bulb night lamp. Red light has the least impact on melatonin, so it's the safest option if you can't do total darkness. Many older adults who switch to motion sensor or red lights report a surprising difference. They wake up fewer times, they stay asleep longer, and their dreams feel more vivid because deep sleep is finally being restored. Remember, the goal isn't darkness at all costs. The goal is protecting melatonin while still keeping your nights safe and comfortable. Now, let's fix mistake 4, wrong color bulbs at night. This is where you can have fun, because it's about designing your environment for West. If you haven't already, try replacing the bulbs in your bedroom and living room with warm, amber-tinted bulbs. Some are even labeled sleep-friendly or nighttime bulbs. These glow softly, like a sunset. Another trick is to use smart bulbs. With these, you can program your lights to gradually dim and shift color in the evening. Imagine sitting in your living room and the lights slowly turn golden, then amber, then dim, until your body naturally feels like it's time for bed. It's like having the sunset indoors. Here's why this works. Our brains are wired to associate orange and red hues with dusk. This sends the signal to release melatonin. The more consistently your body receives that signal, the stronger your sleep rhythm becomes. I know some of you may think, changing light bulbs? That's too simple to matter. But once again, the results are out of this world. The right light color not only helps you fall asleep, it helps you stay asleep. And the beauty is, once you make the switch, you don't have to think about it again. Every night, your lights do the work for you, gently guiding your brain toward rest. Mistake 5 was not getting enough natural daylight. Here's how to fix it. Build a daily light ritual. In the morning, after waking up, open your curtains wide. If possible, step outside for 20 minutes. You don't need direct sun on your skin. Just being outdoors under the sky is enough to reset your body clock. If you can, pair this with a little movement, a gentle walk, stretching, or gardening. That way, you get the double benefit, natural light plus physical activity, both of which help your circadian rhythm. If going outside isn't easy, try sitting near a sunny window while you read, sip tea, or do a crossword. Your eyes still pick up the natural light, and your body still gets the signal. Think of it as charging your sleep battery during the day. The more fully charged it is, the easier it is to release melatonin at night. Without that charge, your body stays confused and restless. Many older adults who add a simple 20-minute morning light ritual report sleeping deeper at night and feeling more awake in the day. So, don't underestimate this step. It's one of the most natural, drug-free ways to get your sleep rhythm back on track.
Mistake 6 was hidden bedroom lights. Fixing this one takes a little detective work, but it's worth it. Tonight, after turning off all the lamps, sit in your bed for a minute. Look around. Do you see the glow of a digital alarm clock? A red or green charging light? Maybe the street light sneaking through your blinds. Each of those little glows is enough to tell your brain, stay alert. Don't fully sink into deep sleep. The fix is surprisingly easy. Cover small LEDs with a piece of electrical tape. Move chargers into another room or plug them in behind furniture. Switch to an alarm clock with no light, or use your phone's alarm placed across the room so you can't reach it easily. And if outside light is the issue, invest in blackout curtains. These keep your room completely dark, which not only protects melatonin, but also creates a cocoon-like environment where your body feels safe to rest. If you can't block every single glow, try a sleep mask. Today's masks are soft, breathable, and comfortable. Many people say they didn't realize how much light was bothering them until they tried a mask and suddenly slept like a rock. This might sound extreme, but remember, sleep is when your body heals, repairs, and resets. Protecting that process is worth every effort. Now, let's tie these fixes together, because here's the truth. Doing one of them helps, but doing several creates a powerful ripple effect. Think about it like tuning an old radio. If one dial is off, the sound is fuzzy. But when you adjust multiple dials, suddenly the music comes in clear. Your body works the same way. Adjusting light cues during the day and night fine-tunes your circadian rhythm until it plays in perfect harmony. So what does this mean for you? It means that starting tonight, you can begin a new evening ritual. 1. Dim the overhead lights after dinner. 2. Turn off screens an hour before bed. 3. Switch to warm colored lamps. 4. Make sure your bedroom is truly dark. Then tomorrow morning, charge your sleep battery with sunlight. This combination is not complicated, it's not expensive, and it doesn't require new medications. It's simply aligning your lifestyle with the way your body was designed to work. And here's the beautiful part. Once you get into the rhythm, it feels natural. You don't even have to force it. Your body wants to rest when the lights dim, and it wants to rise when the sun shines. That's how you unlock the sleep your body has been waiting for.
At this point, you might be thinking, okay, this all sounds good, but does it really work? Let me share a story. I once spoke with a woman in her 70s who had struggled with insomnia for years. She tried sleeping pills, teas, meditation apps. Nothing worked long term. Then she decided to change her lighting habits. She swapped her bulbs for warm ones, stopped watching TV after 9 p.m., and made her bedroom completely dark. Within 1 week, she was falling asleep faster. Within a month, she was sleeping through the night. And the best part? She woke up with more energy, her mood lifted, and even her memory felt sharper. Her doctor was amazed, not because it was complicated, but because it was so simple. The science behind light and melatonin is powerful, and yet so few people use it to their advantage. That's why I'm so passionate about sharing this with you. Because if you're over 60, your time is precious. You deserve nights of peace and mornings of energy, not nights of tossing and mornings of exhaustion. And here's the truth. You already have the tools. They're in your home, in your light switches, in your windows. All you have to do is use them wisely. We've covered the 6 mistakes and their fixes, but now I want to give you something extra, something that ties all of this together into the most powerful method for improving your melatonin naturally. Are you ready? Here it is. Practice a light sunset ritual every single evening. What do I mean by that? Just like the sun sets slowly, your home should set too. About 2 hours before bed, start dimming lights in stages. Turn off overheads, use lamps instead, then gradually make those lamps dimmer. By the time you're ready for bed, your home should look like twilight. This ritual does 2 amazing things. First, it trains your brain to expect sleep at the same time every night. Second, it mimics nature so closely that your body almost can't resist releasing melatonin. Combine this with morning light exposure, and you've created a full cycle: sunrise for energy, sunset for rest. And here's the part that surprises people. Many say it feels so soothing that it becomes their favorite part of the day. It's not just about sleep. It's about ending the day with peace, calm, and a gentle transition into rest. This one method alone can unlock deeper sleep than you've had in years. So let's recap. There are 6 lighting mistakes that block melatonin and ruin your sleep. 1. Bright overhead lights at night. 2. Too much screen time before bed. 3. Leaving night lights or hallway lights on. 4. Using the wrong color bulbs. 5. Not getting enough natural light in the day. And 6. Ignoring hidden sources of light in your bedroom. We've also covered the fixes, simple, practical steps you can take starting tonight. And I've shared the most powerful method of all, your own sunset ritual. Now, here's what I want you to do. Tonight, choose one change, just one, and try it. Maybe you dim the lights, maybe you cover a glowing clock, maybe you go outside for sunlight tomorrow morning. Then, watch what happens. Within days, your body will thank you. And here's my challenge. If you're excited to try this, type the number 2 in the comments below. Let me know you're ready for better sleep. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with someone you love, because sleep is too important to keep to yourself. You might already know some of these tips. They might even seem basic. But when you put them into action, the results are out of this world. Better sleep, brighter mornings, more energy for the moments that matter most. Sweet dreams, my friend.